Hello friends, how are you? I hope you will fine. Former President Donald Trump, who is facing charges in Washington, D.C. for allegedly conspiring to overturn the results of the 2020 election, claimed on Sunday that he wouldn't receive a fair trial in the nation's capital as he continues to rail against his latest indictment. "No way I can get a fair trial, or even close to a fair trial in Washington, D.C. There are many reasons for this, but just one is that I am calling for a federal takeover of this filthy and crime-ridden embarrassment to our nation," Trump said in a Truth Social post. If he were to ask in court to move his federal criminal case out of Washington, D.C., the former president would join 3 dozen January 6, 2021. riot defendants who have asked to move their cases out of D.C. No judges, even those appointed by Trump, have ever agreed. And appeals courts and other judges have overwhelmingly kept high-profile cases in the districts where charges are filed. Several January 6 defendants have argued that there's been too much pretrial publicity in D.C. for a fair trial and that the jury pool in the city would be too biased, but the Supreme Court has previously held that trials can still be fair even if they have received widespread publicity, and the D.C. District Court has used specific questioning of potential jurors and instructions to try to ensure fair trials for January 6 defendant. Just last week, prosecutors argued against a Capitol riot defendant's change of venue request in the D.C. federal court, arguing that many politically known defendants, including Trump's advisor Roger Stone, have been fairly tried in the downtown Washington courthouse. The court also refused to move the trial of the co-conspirators of Richard Nixon in the Watergate scandal, at a time when the city was also voting heavily Democratic.